Yovel had discovered the meaning of life years ago. Since then, he had become a well-known figure, a guide spreading the ultimate truth. Bisli Basal is the meaning of life. Everywhere he went, people listened, admired him, and of course ate Bisli Basal with enthusiasm. But despite all the success, something inside him felt incomplete. On quiet nights when he was alone with his thoughts, he felt a strange calling from the jungle. Something deep inside told him he hadn't discovered everything yet. Maybe, just maybe, something was still out there waiting to be found. And then, one day, it was no longer just a feeling. He received a letter with no signature. Yovel, you made a mistake. Not everyone can eat Bisli Basal. Return to the jungle before it's too late. He crumpled the paper angrily. Who dared to question the meaning of life? He knew he had no choice, he had to return. This time, Yovel did not go alone. He brought along 3 special companions. Daisy the dog, wise, old and strong. Some say she possesses mysterious magical powers. Avigdor the rabbit, young, fast and as swift as lightning. No trap can catch him. Yaniv the parrot, a loyal friend, smart and loves everyone. He soars high, gathering critical information. Together, they embarked on a new journey into the jungle, unaware that this time, the enemy knew them better than they knew themselves. As they ventured deeper, they encountered familiar faces from the past. Mihal and Yossi, but this time, they looked different. They weren't happy to see Yovel.
Yovel, are you sure you're on the right path?
Yovel, you don't understand. Not everyone can eat Bisli Basal.
But as the journey continued, he kept hearing it over and over.
Maybe they're right, Yovel.
I found the meaning of life. You're not going to tell me otherwise. And then came the moment when everything changed. The mysterious enemy, the one who had tried to stop him, finally appeared in a massive jungle clearing.
Who are you? All these years you've been living in an illusion. You've hurt someone you love.
What are you trying to say? I haven't hurt anyone. And then, the figure stepped out of the shadows. It was Linoy. Yovel, Linoy, it was you?
Yes, Yovel, and I'll tell you why. You never listened to me. You never noticed. I am gluten intolerant, Yovel. I can't eat Bisli Basal. And all these years, you've been hurting me without realizing it.
A deep silence fell over the jungle. Shock, chaos in Yovel's mind. Had his entire life been a mistake? Yovel, he whispered, but he didn't know what to say. And then he understood. He had always believed he had found the ultimate answer. But the truth was, there was never just one answer. It wasn't just Bisli Basal. The meaning of life is not a single snack. It's about finding the snack that suits you. Everyone has their own way. What fits them? You can't force the same thing on everyone. This time, Yovel didn't argue. He smiled, a little sad, but also relieved. Yovel Linoy. You were right. I was wrong. The meaning of life is to find your own snack. The jungle was silent, and then, applause. Everyone understood. A feeling of peace spread through the jungle. It seemed like everything had finally come to an end. But then, the wind shifted. A heavy silence fell. Even the birds stopped chirping. Yaniv the parrot froze in place. Daisy shivered. Avigdor the rabbit tensed up.
Yovel, do you feel that?
Yovel looked around. Something was wrong. And then, boom! A deep voice echoed from the shadows.
Do you really think this is the end? It's time to understand that snacks aren't healthy at all.
Everyone froze in place. Yovel raised his head, his face tense.
No, that can't be.
To be continued. Stay tuned for the next thrilling chapter of Yovel's snack quest. You won't want to miss it.